So one of the reasons I've loved coming to the Diocese of Edmundsbury and Ipswich is because I think God is placed at the very centre with the vision of where we are and how we are going forward. A sense of the activity and loving presence of God and seeking to respond to that in all that we are and do. And while this could be just rhetoric, I think this is firmly embedded in the vision which is emerging within the diocese, and not least in the 4 dimensions of growing in God, which provide a trellis or a framework, if you like, for that vision. And these 4 elements are going to be crucial for us as we move into a new missional era in the 21st century. Growing in God's 4 dimensions are growing in depth of discipleship, so how we take our faith more seriously and engage as followers of Jesus Christ. Secondly, growing in numbers, how we enable other people to participate in Christian worship and life, and enable people particularly beyond the fringe who've had no previous to engage with the church is a remarkable challenge for all the church, but one which we are facing into very seriously here in Suffolk. Thirdly, growing in service, how it is through demonstration of our Lord's love that we can grow in our following of him. And finally and critically, growing younger. How do we enable young people, children, who again may have had very little, if anything, to do with the Christian faith, to be engaged? And having that vision at the very core is something that has been very exciting for me in coming to this diocese. So I'd start there and say that's a really good reason for being drawn to this diocese. So I've worked in a number of dioceses in the Church of England, and I came for interview for the Bishop of Dunwich, and I was informed by the archdeacons that this would be the warmest and most hospitable and friendly diocese I would ever come to. Now, at the time, I have to say, I wonder if that's a little bit of spin to draw me in, but in fact, I found it to be absolutely right and true. So thank you, archdeacons. I haven't experienced such warmth and hospitality, and that's not just from the Christian communities which make up the diocese, but also from the press, from other institutions like the schools, like the High Sheriff and others. Suffolk is remarkably hospitable to the church and to the message that we carry, and it's a very good reason for coming here and engaging in ministry here. Suffolk is a beautiful county. It has beautiful countryside and the additional bonus for somebody coming from the Midlands of the coast. It's a beautiful county in which to relax and enjoy yourself, as well as in which to work. So I'd thoroughly recommend it. It has the urban areas of Bury St Edmunds, Ipswich, Felixstowe and the such like, and beautiful countryside as well. And that combination of rural and urban creates some interesting creativity in our ideas and our thinking about mission and ministry.